Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Go ahead and throw a 9 up in the chat if I could be heard. Throw a 9 up in the chat if I could be heard. All praises to the ever-present creator. The all and all, the always was, is, and never shall be. The mighty and great spirit, the mighty and great I am. Y'all see the topic, boy. Team debate, Creative Gang versus Team Kemet. Coming October 19th, 2024, 6 p.m. East Coast time. Get your tickets. The link is below in the description box. Yeah, this is going to be a good one here, boy. This is going to be a good one here. But y'all come on in. Wipe your feet off at the door. Y'all hit that like, subscribe, share buttons. You know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and let a little music play, a few videos play, and then we're going to get right into it. You know what I mean? Gang, gang, let's rock. Since Kemet then came on outside, it's only right we make these Negroes famous. I made you Jabari. Brother, I'll make you famous out here, boy. I will make thou famous, brother. Yes, sir. All right, let's see something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Love, light, and balance in this deal. Dang. Dang. All right, we're going to let this play a little taste. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe button, share button. You dig? Tap in. Hey, shout out to the haters, jaw jackers, and naysayers. Yeah. We love y'all too. This one of the Kemetic gatekeepers we supposed to be debating. I guess he's one person out of 4. I don't know if they got 4, 5, whoever. Dig. Y'all stick around. Y'all spread the word. Y'all go ahead and pull on up, get them tickets. We about to go ahead and cook. Really about to cook out here. Let's work. This is supposed to be the opening of the weight ritual. And they just said Ankh, and then they choked on their K at the end of it. You know what I mean? This is Jabari Oahspe, for y'all who don't know who Jabari is. That's his wife. And he decided that he wants to take a debate against the gang concerning the science of cosmogony, creation, and time. 3 different specific branches of science. So I think this video, Jabari, because you was a lot slimmer. You was thin on this one. You hadn't got your weight up yet. You dig? So this got to be about 10 years ago or something like that. You know what I mean? Check Jabari out.
Anetrak in bed het. Nuke in bed het.
Anetrak happy.
Nuke happy. Twau inter. Anetrak serket. Nuke serket.
Anetrak kebsenuf.
Nuke kebsenuf. Twau inter. Anetrak ast. Nuke ast.
Anetrak amset.
Nuke amset.
I'm still confused because Jabari claims that all these are myths, but he's doing prayers and rituals and ceremonies to who he calls mythos. But all these are images of deities. Anetros newt. Nuts, you mean? Tefnut. No, Tefnut, nigga. Yeah, they actually are doing all those images you see as they turn into each direction. Those are deities. And this is a ceremony or a rite, a ritual to these deities. There's no getting around that. That's what that is. Watch this.
Twau inter. Anetrak neat. Nuke neat.
Anetrak dwamutef.
Nuke dwamutef. Twau inter. Anetrak newt. Nuke newt.
Anetrak geb.
Nuke geb. Twau inter.
Anetrak shoo.
Hold on. I needed a good laugh this morning. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Jabari, we are going to make you and your blessed shrine of Ma'at famous, boy. You better not ever come outside talking about some this is myth. What are you doing to mythos? You changing the pitch of your voice. And what the hell is up with Geb sitting jack naked on the ground for? He's sitting jack naked on the ground with his love muscle out. And that's supposed to be Father Earth. And the woman is above him, who they call a newt, that's nut. She's supposed to be the sky, something like that. Man, that ain't nothing but some soft porn, Jabari. Boy, you better not ever come outside talking about you want to debate the game about nothing. Boy, you know we got you doing. And y'all, this ain't nothing. There's nothing ancient about this one. This is a modern writing ceremony made up by a man that's still breathing. Baba Hayru. Jabari's master teacher and Rosicrucian, him. So it ain't like they doing something new. You know what I mean? They got your boy Geb sitting jack naked on the ground with his love muscle out. That's the StreamYard link right there if anybody want to hop on. Come on, man. Like, we got to be real with ourselves at some point. And again, if these are mythos, Jabari, what are you doing? Praying, humming, anking, and reflecting to them. What are you doing even venerating their images? And look at you, your hand all on your heart, you're so devout. Look at the religious devotee. That boy is quoted and devoted, baby.
Anetrak Newt. Nuke Newt.
See, Newt is the sky. Nut is the woman. It's the sky. That's a naked woman right there. And she's supposed, and look, this is their creation. These men decided to take a debate against us about cosmogony, creation, and time. This falls up under cosmogony and creation. They are saying that this woman, this jack naked woman right here, nut, is the sky or the universe. Right? Now look at this. Look where her hubby is at.
Netrok Geb.
Nuke Geb.
This nigga jack naked on the ground, representing the earth. So nut represents heaven, the female, and the man represents the earth, jack naked with his thing out.
Twau and Ter.
Netrok Shoe.
Nuke Shoe.
There goes shoe right there. Jabari ain't just saying hi shoe. Boy, you sound like you got a swift kick in your nuts on that one. Shoo! There goes Shu right there. He's doing rituals and ceremonies to deities. So you ain't gonna be able to get that off on us, Jabari. Come this debate October the 19th. Y'all get y'all tickets below in the description box, link below. This is going to be a major. This is going to be an extinction level event. And again, I don't know why any of y'all attempt to debate. How do you attempt to debate Oahspe and you've never read it? And even if you started reading it, you don't understand. Like, it takes time to digest and understand all that. This is pure ego and pride. This is the self. This is the beast man leading y'all. You understand what I'm saying? There's no way I would even be speaking about something I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about it. Y'all willing to jump out here and get raked across the coals. Looking so horrible. There goes Shu that he was just singing to. Shu. You think I'm lying? The game? What you think I'm playing? Look at it.
Shoe.
Nuke Shoe. 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 Anetrak Tefnut. Nuke Tefnut. 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 Nuke Tefnut. Anetrak Pau Interu. Nuke Pau Interu. Anetrak Umbu Interu. Nuke and boo interu. Twau enter.
Jabari, you done bit off more than you can chew messing with us, boy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you with something, so I let her know it. And then they done put monkey mouth in her paw over there. Oh my God, look, y'all, it's over before it starts. She just ran up on you. Look, so you got enemies willing to join sides. She just lost her elder Tiny Gun, and Gorilla Hebrew just lost to Jabari. He leaned back in his chair and whooped y'all. Then Side revealed last night, which we already knew over here, that you was part of that Elder Yara, that Lions Den debate, which we already knew because you was throwing a hissy fit days before. You was over there, you and Woody Payne and JJ was exchanging information. We know you was a part of that one, and you got embarrassed once again. You the weakest link, Bobo. And I don't know how. And look, don't none of y'all even agree about that. How the hell do y'all even think that y'all about to? And trip off this specifically about cosmogony, creation, and time. And you got to be shooting out your ancient Kemetic literature. You do know this, right? Look, you done bit off more than you can chew. And we're going to show how woefully lacking Kemet is. Kemet was a great civilization. You dig? It's just the gang is in a whole nother galaxy. See, in Kemet in its own lane, yeah. In its own lane, though. You dig? We a whole nother force. You dig? We can park you right in the 23rd arc cycle. You know what I mean? Like, we got it all broken down into arc cycles. We can park Kemet in the 23rd and 24th arc cycle. Game over. You feel me? Those that read Oahspe know what I'm talking about. Look at this.
12 winter.
So we just did the opening of the way. We did it a little bit unusually because we would normally stay immediately next to each other and simply turn so that you're always on the left and I'm always on the right.
Yeah.
But,
due to television and cables.
Thanks to television and cables,
we were unable to do that.
So, unfortunately, we didn't do it that way. And we should say that this is something that was created by our priest. He looked at the amazing symbolism that was used in the canopic jars, where you see these divine queens protecting these male deities that are protecting your organs, your viscera.
You just admitted that this is a modern ritual, that it was made up by one of their priests. That priest, y'all, is Baba Haru. He's still alive. No, Baba Haru. That's Jabari's master teacher. The Shrine of Ptah. Yeah. Yeah, old Roshi Cruci. A Rosy Cross. Yeah. We got, look, I told y'all boys we was gonna park y'all in handicap. We got a bird trap set for you. Ben had it. And look, that ain't did nothing but help us. Season you, boy, for the fryer. He done seasoned you up for soap. He done buttered you up, Jabari, so many years. The Floyd Mayweather of consciousness. We over here the whole time like, keep talking. Keep seasoning that boy. Keep buttering him up. You ain't doing nothing but prepping him for the fryer. Extinction level event, Jabari. Extinction level. Watch this.
It is a beautiful description of the universe in microcosm, because you start out in one direction and you start out in the east. Yeah. And so you're recognizing that you are the directions.
Exactly.
And that all of your body is divine.
And this is significant to Oahspe because Oahspe is one of those protectresses that you'll see in the Neb Ankh, or what was misnomered as the sarcophagus, with her wings outspread facing the Duamutef, I believe it is. Excuse me, Amset.
Yes.
That she is actually protecting.
That's right. And in fact, in the pyramid text, she's called the mother of all of the gods who protect us. And I think that they're actually referring to the fact that she is one of those deities that protects each of these Mesu Heru, the four sons of Heru, who are on the canopic jars. And so this is a beautiful way, we think, that you are able to take all of that symbolism and place it into something that's practical. And so it's not simply something simply that you've read, not something simply that you can cite as fact, but it's something that's practical and that you could use on a daily basis.
Yes. And this is something that we've done in our shrine and we will continue to do. We suggest that you do it early in the morning when you're most awake. We tend to say that your pineal gland is most alive and awake and producing melanin between 4 and 6 in the morning. So I know some of you are thinking, I can't get up that early. But it's probably the best time to actually do a ceremony like this when you're most alive and awake.
And of course, the person that created this divine ritual is still around. You've seen him on our show. We're talking about Baba Heru Ankara Samad Sepata. He'll be on the show again, and you'll be able to talk to us and talk to him about this divine ceremony he created from our divine symbols. So with that, Hetepu.
Hetepu.
Is, would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is. Yeah, man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
Yeah, man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
A 22-year-old woman told hotel workers in Holmes County that she had been directed by God, to go on a shooting spree about the solar eclipse, and that not long after she left the hotel in a purple Dodge Challenger driving to the interstate, traveling west, shooting into 2 cars. One of the drivers was shot in the neck, the other grazed in his arm.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, in pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High is going to do it, of course. If the Most High is going to do it, of course.
Y'all heard that this sick weirdo Judah Nash. The Most High told me to do it, of course. He said last night he going with Team Kemet. I said, I don't know, boy. That boy's in denial. So I never told them niggas last night they lost to us. You feel me? And then lied to Judah. Something. You did good with your team, man. No, Judah did horrible. Like nobody over there even scored. Everything that was addressed was rebutted. Everything they brought out, we rebutted. They ain't scored nothing. You know what I mean? They ain't even scored. They ain't get on the board. Everything that they attempted to bring out, we crashed and burned. Shut it down. You dig? These people are on camera admitting that if the wind blows with a certain amount of atmospheric pressure across their earlobes and they get inspired a little taste, they would kill their families. They would unalive their families. There is no comparison between us and them. It ain't finna be no close debate. It ain't finna be like, oh man, this is so deep. Look, if you even listen to any of that, y'all, if it ain't entertainment, it's pure darkness. That's all it is. It's pure darkness. This nigga said, of course. And here's some of y'all mad because we use a few choice words around here. You may, your ears, you may leave about here with your ears tingling a little taste. But look at the alternative. You got admitted baby killers who readily steal chew on animal sandwiches. These niggas chew on flesh, drink blood, and admit to killing children. So devoted to the deity. You can't compare none of that to what we talking about. We the ones telling you weapons down. We the ones telling you don't spill no blood. I don't even know what's the comparison. What are we even talking about? What are we even talking about? This nigga down here, Apostle, admitted that he slapped his wife after the debate. Look at it.
If the Most High is going to do it, of course.
Peter Lucas Moses refers to himself as a radical religious person who is with the Black Hebrews. And he just pleaded guilty to killing a 4-year-old and a woman that he was living with. He killed the 4-year-old because he thought he was gay.
Moses believed 4-year-old Higginbotham was homosexual. Klein says Moses took Higginbotham to the garage, played the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, and shot him. Played the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and shot him. Played the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and shot him.
If God came to you and told you to sacrifice your kid, would you sacrifice your kid?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
God is called a terrible, demon-like power. God is called a terrible, demon-like power.
Hey, Jabari, that's y'all secret weapon. It's all over but the shout. I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all, this ain't slander. They tell on themselves. This is not slander. You got somebody that readily admits that Jebus is the serpent in the garden and that her God is a damn demon, a demonic power, and she's skinning teeth about it. She's happy that her God is a demonic power. This who you bring to the debate, her. Oh, you bring a Jabari who don't know what the hell he's talking about. He ain't even read Oahspe, let alone understand it. If he did, he would debate it. Who are you bringing out? Listen to me, you'll never win. You'll never win with these elements. You know what I mean? That's a bad meal right there. Them the wrong ingredients to put together. It's all over but the shout. She's skinning teeth about her God being a demonic power, loving every second of it.
God is called the terrible, demon-like power. So Napa means empty, you could say, or open. Shita means demon or demon-like.
Hey man, I can't take y'all serious. I can't take this nigga Puff Daddy serious. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I can't take you serious, my nigga. I can't take this woman serious. Anybody that's skinning teeth and clapping like a damn seal at the zoo at feeding time over the fact that her God is a demonic power and that her name, she's actually named after her God. Open or empty demon. Ain't nothing to talk about. It's all over but the shout. I think everybody understands what's going on. You got to. You're listening to and looking at demonic forces at work, smiling in your face, telling you it's you that's in denial by it. These people are telling you who they siding with. They telling you what it is. Here you go trying to give the benefit of the damn doubt all the time, man. You're looking at what Oahspe calls a druja. Nigga, a demon. A demoted individual. Someone on the declension. You dealing with baby killers and people who are happy. Clapping like seals at the zoo at feeding time. Happy that her God is a demon, a demonic power, and just elated that her name means open or empty. What, y'all? Not goddess. Not angel. Demon. It's all over but the shower. There ain't nothing but ego that got you coming to that debate. Y'all don't got nothing for this. Look at it.
Or terrible. Shida means demon or demon-like or terrible. Shida means demon.
Hey, y'all know words have meanings. Y'all know this. What are you in denial about? What they used to tell you, if somebody show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. And Daryl asked, look, Hall, would you kill your kids if you got to? That nigga said, hell yeah. Look, it ain't nothing to talk about. We just here to bomb you niggas. That's it. You and your God. That's it. That's it.
Demon, or demon-like or terrible.
According to the criminal complaint, Polite told investigators God told him to shoot Pastor Germany. God told him to shoot Pastor Germany.
God told him to shoot Pastor Germany.
And he wanted to go to jail to clear his mind.
Would you kill your child or your grandchild if your God told you to?
Oh, man.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, well, it's a yes. It's a yes.
It's a yes.
But I think that it would be a test. I don't think the Lord would actually tell you to do it. I think it would just be a test because we can see.
You'd be willing to go through with it?
Or I'll go through any trial the Lord puts me through.
Leader Yahweh Ben-Yahweh, the self-proclaimed Son of God, one day in 1981, her North Dade home became a house of death. Banks and her husband, Carlton Carey, had just returned from talking with police about another Yahweh member who had been decapitated. Today, Yahweh Ben Yahweh is charged in her attempted murder and the death of her husband. October 1986, Yahweh's take over an Opalaka apartment building. Two residents who were ordered to leave publicly complained. That night, both were shot to death.
Wow! Judah, do you hear me? If the Most High Yahweh tells you to kill your family, would you do it? Yes or no?
Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes.
See? You look, you niggas will never win nothing against us. He said absolutely yes. You ain't supposed to be flocking to hang around nobody like that. He said absolutely. He ain't even stutter. And he's a stuttering Stanley. He barely can finish a sentence without stuttering. He didn't even stutter when he said that. Absolutely yes. He answered like he couldn't wait for somebody to ask him about it. When somebody show you who they are, believe them. You're dealing with another demon in the flesh, a drunk. You already know they through your many run-ins and fallouts with Judah Nash. Anybody that's been cool with him and not cool with him and cool with him again and not cool with him over the years. Now, I ain't never been cool with that dude. I just known about him. I ain't never been cool with him. He been around a minute. He did. Yeah, see? You been known something ain't right with dude. Something ain't right with dude. Been known it. There you go, trying to benefit of the doubt. No. Mm-mm.
Damn.
Judah didn't mean that, y'all.
If the Most High say, put your family down, would you do it for the Most High?
By faith, yes. By faith, yes.
By faith, yes.
But he's going to tell me not to do it, just like he did Abraham. We have a story like that already. Next.
The moral law is that if a child was to be rebellious, okay, towards their parents, they was to be taken down and stoned to death because of that. You see what I'm saying?
Would you do that? Would you do that if your God came back to you today in glory and said, I want you to stone your son if he get rebellious? Would you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I would.
Wow.
The Most High was to come to you and ask you to off your loved ones. Would you do it, brother?
If I had made the mistake, if I didn't have ancestors inside of me and I made the mistake to make babies with outside nations, and then I heard the download from my ancestors saying that you need to put them away, yes, I will put them away. Yes, I will put them away.
Yes, I will put them away.
Okay, Judah Nazareth, if the Most High come to you and say, I want you to put down your family, I have a better movement for you that I need you to do, would you do it?
They're out of here. They're out of here.
They're out of here.
Creator gang is undefeated. I keep it real, pack to steal if whoever want it. Clap. Judah be running laps when he get confronted. Got Devil Cosmon and knock you off of 500. They hit the club, roll up a Judah dub, forever blunted. Contemplating on who we gonna take out next. Got Cosmon, Cal, Malik, got Mac and be the best. The 4 horsemen who understand the business. Contract killers won't hesitate to kill a witness. 21 bodies executed on my hit list. JJ trying to watch me, trying to take pictures. Yara working with woods and paint, a bunch of snitches. Peer pressure separate the real from the bitches. Niggas be gang gang until you start to bang bang. Let a nigga brains hang on everybody like dang. You thought it couldn't happen. Yara wouldn't smoke 9/11 Manhattan. Bullets in his breastplate, both lungs collapsing. Hands reaching in the air, for the air he grasped it. The flyer was made, Sila Shalom, first captain. But the captain ran away, just like if nothing happened. I'm a certified killer. Peel a nigga, cut him open and feed him his own liver. Graphic is how I paint the picture. Shoot shots like a pitcher. Split JJ like a swisher. Cut the head off for the lion's den and watch the rest of the body quiver. Core shots I deliver when it's crunch time on the trigger. Got you pair with eagles, fly like seagulls when it's time. I scoot out, shoot out. Air out Yara every time. Standing behind enemy lines, killing my enemies every time. Defend the faith like Muslim Sunni soldiers at a shrine. I facilitate thoughts beyond the thoughts of mankind. Creator gang is in the prime while you niggas get left behind. Creator gang is undefeated. Salute, Daryl Cosmon, Cosmon Cal, Malachi Maccabee, and the whole Creator gang. Nigga, we outside with it. All that huffing and puffing don't mean nothing. You step in the dojo.
Creator gang is crazy. Boy, y'all better pay attention. Creator gang is crazy. Boy, y'all better pay attention. Creator gang is crazy. Boy, y'all better pay attention.
That boy said, y'all is nuts. Y'all better pay attention, man. We got their attention. They know what it is. Everybody know what it is. You know what I mean? It ain't hard to tell. All you got to do is just set aside your little biases. You feel me? And call a spade, man. That's it. That's it. You call a spade, player. Everything be all right. You know what I mean? What's the worst that can happen? You find out. What's the worst that can happen? You find out you've been lied to your whole life. Now you can switch up. You dig? Shout out to the gang in the chat. I see y'all CGG in the building. Stand up, man. Y'all see the title. Team Debate. Creative Gang versus Team Kemet. October 19, 2024. They gave us a whole month to cook these boys. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's going to be a beautiful one. It's going to be beautiful. Believe that, know that. Yeah, let me share that with y'all real quick. Then I want to show y'all some footage too of one of my business partners, one of my brothers, actually. Brother of mine. Let me show y'all some of that too. But let me do this real quick. They think we playing out here, man. They thought we was playing. They thought we was playing. Man, it's about to get ugly out here. That's the flyer right there, y'all. You did. We about to design our own flyer too, though. You know, just on GP. Y'all already know the Team Kemet versus Creative Gang. The Science of Cosmogony, Creation, and Time. Oahspe versus Ancient Kemetic Literature. You got over here the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the Book of Coming Forth by Day. Over here you got Oahspe. But look at the title. The title is The Science of Cosmogony, which is the study of the origin of our universe, and specifically our solar system. Science that deals with the origin of our universe, and more particularly our solar system. That's not cosmology and that's not astrology. That's cosmology. Okay? Creation, dealing with creation of man, and time. We're going to be shooting out of Oahspe. They ain't going to get outside recent scientific discoveries that vouch for what's inside Oahspe. They got to do the same with the Book of the Dead and whatever text they claim, spell text, coffin text, pyramid text, whatever text you claim on coming with. Whatever text you claim on or plan on coming with. You got to be talking about cosmogony, creation, and time out of your literature. You see? Out of your literature. I don't know why y'all took that. I think it's a ego thing. And I did push the line on it though. I pushed the line. July 31st, I jumped outside there and called them boys out. You know what I mean? And then you see Nepal down there. Like Nepal and Reggie was just on their arguing. And then Nepal just went against Jabari about Jesus. Like y'all all are enemies already. Nepal and Sword were arguing and going back and forth about Jesus. And that's what inspired Jabari's solo debate against 3 Hebrews. Like none of them get along. So she decides she want to stick her head in there and say, listen to me, y'all. She the weakest link. She gonna get bodied quick. It'll be different if y'all understood what this is. You don't. And how we know you don't is because you want to debate it. We saying it ain't no debate when it comes to this. You don't have a system in order that can even come close to what Oahspe has to offer in no branch of science, let alone cosmogony, creation, and time. You see, so come October the 19th, 6 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be obvious that Kemet is woefully lacking. It's supposed to be the father of all this. but it's woefully lacking when it comes to the information and the practicality. You feel me? Yeah, y'all just got a whole bunch of stuff written down. You know what I mean? No different than the East Indians. They got a whole bunch of, they can't even make heads or tails out of all that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, hey, it's going down. It's going down. So remember, Team Kemet versus Creator Gang, the signs of cosmogony, creation, and time. So if Sora come out trying to talk about some astrology, he off topic. This ain't about astrology. If he come out trying to talk about cosmology, he's off topic. This is about cosmogony. And y'all, we just saw their creation story with Gab Jack naked on the floor and the woman nut hovering above in the sky. That's their creation story. It's all over but the shouting. It's all over but the shouting. You feel me? So yeah. Y'all make sure y'all keep up with us, man. Tap on in. And again, tickets below in the description box. You know what I mean? Y'all turn on out and turn up for us. Next, we got this upcoming Saturday, September 28th, 2024 at 9 p.m. Central Time. We got our brother DK Daryl Cosmon, the Donatello or the Turtle Gang, the Robert McCall of this, aka the Equalizer. Presentation is the Science of Consciousness. All right, the Daryl Cosmon presentation. Check him out on YouTube at Daryl Cosmon. That's DARRYL Cosmon, KOSMON TV. And check him out at Creator Gang TV on YouTube. You know what I mean? This Saturday, y'all make sure y'all tap on in. I'll be earning it on Honor and Humility as well. And I believe Carol gonna be earning it on Jehovah Chronicles as well too, all at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all make sure y'all come on out and support our brother Daryl. I know what it takes, the hours and you know what I mean, of studying and researching, you know what I mean, toiling to come up with a presentation. So I salute you, my brother, because hey, I know the sacrifice it takes. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all turn on out. Holler at our brother, Daryl Cosmon, this Saturday, September 28th, Creator Gang TV, Daryl Cosmon TV, Cosmon Cal TV, Jehovah Chronicles, Honor and Humility STL. You know what I mean? We're going to have our brother on at the same time. The topic is the science of consciousness. Oahspe, headshot. Headshot. Yeah. Y'all ready for that one, though? Boy, we going to put them boys in a blender. Man, that's going to be fun, man. That's going to be fun. I must admit, that's going to be a good one. All right, hold on. Let me pull this back up. Oh, man, that dude went to hiding on me. I got to stop sharing. Bang. All right, there we go. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Y'all see what it is? Yeah, so we out here working. We out here doing our thing. All right, here, I want to show y'all something, though. All right, this one of our beloved brethren. I got my brother, Lord Cosmon Kyle in the building. Talk to me, boy.
Oh, man, I see you up here cooking early. Yeah. Up here cooking early. You had your boy, young Tefnut up here. Shoo! Shoo! You dig what I'm talking about? Hey, man, you hit on something, man. I just had to jump in real quick, man.
Come on, talk to us, Carol.
Hit on something, bro. I didn't look at it this way until you said it. If what the commissions are offering are a spiritual meal, if it's a spiritual meal, the ingredients of Jabari, Napa, dry ass Reggie. You dig what I'm talking? Reggie he's like a dry turkey on Thanksgiving. And I don't even know who the other person is. Who's Asarim Ka?
I saw it, yeah.
those ingredients don't make for a delicious spiritual meal.
That's a baller maker. That's a baller maker.
Yeah,
that's what you blow all your draws out with that one.
Yeah, you put everything in there and you just throw it at the wall, hope something stick. my thing is, why would you bring Mealy Mouth Nepal? She's not a Commission scientist, nor is she versed in Oahspe. What is her purpose?
I don't know. She's been losing. She's been on the lose. She has what's called a streak now of losing, of losing.
Yeah, a streak of losing.
Man, 2 in a row.
About to be 3.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So nah, bro. They again, I already know they bit off more than they can chew, or like my brother say, shoe.
Hey, can you answer me this question, right? The debate is Oahspe versus Commission science, right?
Right.
What the hell is Commission science?
Man, hey.
They got a science don't nobody else know. It only work in their little mythical, magical world where they can turn myth into actual factual truths. Where is this done at?
Yeah,
where they got this science?
It's Oahspe versus ancient Kemetic literature. So that's I assume the Book of the Dead and whatever else they want to come with. They got to talk
about the Pert Im Heru, Malachi.
the
Pert Im Heru.
Oh man, the
man, if Jabari goes sassy on, listen, I already know Jabari gonna go sassy on him. I got something for you, boy. You, Napa, and Asar, I'm gonna beat the brakes off y'all. Y'all listen, I got something for every one of y'all in my round.
Yeah, it's gonna get real ugly quick. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. It's gonna be over right off the bat. Like what else? We're not even about to play with them.
My thing is, how is it that you have a tale of creation and something creates and predates your God, your creator? Something created your creator. Let that sink in a second. How is that even possible?
How does that make sense?
Yeah, something creating your creator. You dig what I'm talking about? That's in your myth. That ain't in my myth.
Yeah, man. That's a recipe for a bad meal, man.
Yeah.
Those ingredients don't mix.
They don't sit well.
You know what I mean? So that's how I know. Look, you're looking for one. You're dealing with Drew Josh. You're dealing with demons in the flesh. Look, this is strictly about ego for them. This ain't about nothing else. That's how strong the cognitive dissonance is.
Right.
They'd rather go out on their shield than submit to the light and say, you know what? Shit, what they saying sound right, man.
Well,
you dealing with something dangerous then. You rather go on out kamikaze style, jihad style, on your spiritual sword and then saying, hold on. That makes sense.
Right.
Let's look deeper into that. Nah, it's pure. Look, this ain't nothing but self, the beast driving these niggas, man. They know good and well they don't got it to be standing with us 25 minutes around.
No.
And have enough ammo to dump, constantly dump. We dumping.
Yeah. We ain't gonna slow down a minute. 25 minutes ain't even enough.
Nigga, we not the ones giving time back. Bombing the whole time through. Ooh. You know what I mean? They can't. They don't got nothing to match that. You feel me?
Right.
I know it. I feel it. You ain't got nothing for that. And again, you're not about to get us with your sorcery sword and try to make your certificate of astrology that you got from a Japan school. That's irrelevant in a debate about cosmogony. We're not talking about astrology. We're not even talking about cosmology.
Yeah, we're not talking about cosmology. We're not talking about astrology.
Exactly.
You already off topic.
You already off topic.
Once we bash these niggas, dog, it's time to go and level up. It's time to go holler at the Bermans, the Myth Visions, even the Billy Carsons, the Graham Hancocks. We got something for all of them. At least we can make your stories make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We got something to offer all y'all, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Billy Carson's still on that 432,000 year ago, talk, basically the Vedic, Yuga time system.
Yeah. The Yugas.
Right. He be applying that with Sumerian doctrine, with this Thoth stuff. I still ain't seen the book of Thoth yet.
Hey, none of it can hang. None of it can hang with the timetables of prophecy, bro. None of it can hang
at all.
It's practical. You feel me?
Not at all. And then how do you apply what you saying today? How do you make sure that it's right? What are you judging it by? What is your system and order you use? Right? To explain time. They ain't got that.
You ain't got it. You ain't got it. And see, that's what we gonna do. We gonna show you how it works. What good is look, what good is throwing numbers around if you don't got an equation or an algorithm to land them in? Numbers belong in equations so you can get an answer. You ain't just supposed to be throwing numbers around haphazardly and just no. They're supposed to land when you apply numbers. When you are breaking down numbers, you need equations to do that.
And they got to line up historically. The literature must line up with this history. Now you got a story like in Egypt, like the Zep Tepi. For all y'all who's never heard of that, Zep Tepi is a 36,000-year-old story that they say is the before times. But my thing is, if you have 36,000 years worth of history proven, why does your calendar only start in 4241? Exactly. Why your calendar ain't even 6,000 years old?
Exactly. And that's just 3 eras for us, 36,000 years. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Like that's what I'm saying. Like from the highest orbit all the way down to the lowest whole number of 11, bro. That shit crazy.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Look at this.
We can break it down to 1.1 year periods.
Bro. hey, now look at this. This is our brother Selah Shalom, man. Salute to the brother putting in this work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that nigga Selah ain't even had no grade.
I know, man. Well over 10 years, man. Well over 10 years, bro, been putting down his work. Right, and then what he's gonna do, he's about to go through this chart, and then we're gonna pull a picture up of it too. I mean, just to help with the edification and all that. But let's check him out for a little taste, man. Shout out to our brother Selah Shalom, man.
Shout out Selah Shalom, man.
You know, man, way to hold that line. Way to hold that line. It ain't easy. Being by yourself. You know what I mean? Knowing what you saying is the truth. Hey, man, and you hold on to it. You don't crack under what they call peer pressure. You can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I mean? Check this out.
Peace. This is your host, Selah Shalom, and this is the Cosmon Teachings in the Words of Jehovah and His Angel Ambassadors from the Cosmon Bible, Oahspe. And the topic of discussion today is called Charts and Illustrations in High Science. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a breakdown and an explanation of the timetables of prophecy. The timetables of prophecy is basically the travel of the sun and its planets in the orbit. So mainly I'm going to break down the position that the Earth plays in the travel with the sun through these orbits that it goes through, this orbit that it goes through, based off the timetables of prophecy. I spoke about it many times throughout the series. broke it down many times, spoke about it in my book. But here I have a chart I took the time to lay out on the wall just to give an explanation on a large scale. So it'll be no mistakes, no points missing. So with that, I'm going to break down the chart, let you see what it's looking like, and give you a rundown and explain how it works. Now, what you see here is the timetables of prophecy laid out. Timetables of prophecy is the orbit of the solar system. And I'm just giving you a view of the whole map, how I got it laid out. See that? What you see right there?
this nigga got it wrapped around the wall. Hey, man.
That's why I paused it right there. I say, dude, this nigga got this shit wrapped up the wall.
Man, this nigga Sheila ill, yo.
Bruh, listen to me.
Look how big the chart is. Oh my God. Listen, bro. They better listen. They better not never ever get back to doing face-to-face debates.
Man.
Listen.
Hey, man. When I seen this, I say, man, this nigga is serious. You know the patience it took, man. That's loose leaf paper.
Right.
That's notebook paper. That's gas money, Ray.
That's clear tape. He taped that mug together. You know how many pieces of paper that is?
Man. Hey, man. Look.
Man, that thing big as the wall is.
That's what I'm saying. What inspiration is that on that brother? 12, 13, 15 years ago. What inspiration is that? Nigga, call that.
That sure ain't no Cyrus.
It take discipline. It take an inspiration to call you to do something like that, man. What my brother Shannon say, that's 42 arc cycles of paper. Hey, you know your bros fuck with you, boy.
Hey, man, this nigga Sheila serious, yo.
Hey, if you look, even if you an op, you gotta respect that.
He laid out time.
Nothing like that.
Bro, he laid out time on his wall. Y'all gotta let that sink in for a second. From the time man could say ooga booga and think. Right? Well, actually, if you go back up, he actually in the last 576,000 years. Look, he only in the 576,000 year period.
7's going, yeah, magnified.
This is 4.7 million years. Count them up. 576,000 times 8.
Yeah, get you 4,608,000.
Come on, it's 4.7 right there.
Divided by 8, get you 576,000. Then you divide that by 4, 144. Man, you better stop playing.
Hold on. What y'all don't understand is we in the 23rd one of them in the 7th garden. We done already did 22 of these great spins. Huh?
That's the algorithm, y'all. That's time laid out.
And it's using something that can't be debunked. It's using the moon. This is how you tell time using the moon.
Look, let's play this, right? Man, salute.
The timetables of prophecy laid out. Timetables of prophecy is the orbit of the solar system. And I'm just giving you a view of the whole map, how I got it laid out. See that? What you see right there, I got the 23rd and the 24th arc cycle charted out. I'm not completely done, but this is enough to give you an explanation of what's going on. And let me give you a breakdown of what's going on here. Now what we have up here, these are the gardens. And there's 8 gardens. And each garden is 576,000 years.
That's right.
That's the length of time of each garden. So you have the first garden, the second garden, the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. And in each garden, you have 4 ages, as you see these 4 boxes here. So in each garden, you have these 4 ages. See that? And the sum total number of these 8 gardens being divided in 576,000 years give you a total of 4,600,000 or 700,000 years within that time period. Just giving you an estimate. Now, according to Oahspe, we in the 7th garden right here. Like in the last video I did, I said we are in the 7th inhabitable age. And this is it right here laid out. So now, like I said, in each garden you have 4 ages. Now here are the 4 ages on a larger magnitude so you can get a better understanding. The first age is called the time of creation. And that's in comparison to the spring season. And it's 144,000 years for each age. I'll explain these numbers next. The second age is called the time of inhabitation. And that's compared to like the summer season. And it's 144,000 years. And I'll explain this next. The third age is the time of barrenness. And that's in comparison to the fall season. And it's 144,000 years. And the fourth age is the time of rest. And that's in comparison to the winter season. Now, these are the 4 ages that the planet goes through in each garden. See that? So for each garden, it goes through these time periods or these 4 seasons called the 4 ages. So the most important time is the second age because that's the time of inhabitation for animal and man. And this is a 144,000 year time period broken down into 2 halves of 72,000 years apiece. And keep in mind, this is the inhabitable age. So the inhabitable age is only 144,000 years. So from our creation to our extinction, all takes place within the second age. The time of inhabitation. Now, before I break this down, the rest of it, let me explain these numbers right here. These numbers in Oahspe are called Gadol degrees, and they're 24,000 year periods in comparison to precessions. So in the first age, in the time of creation, it's 105 to 100 Gadol degrees. So keep in mind, each box is a 24,000 year time period. So that's 144,000 years. Now, when we come to the second age, the inhabitable time for animal and mortals on this planet, we begin from 99 to 94. This is the temperature range for the inhabitable time for mortals on the planet. And keep in mind, these are 24,000 year periods. 24,000 years times 6 is 144,000 years, giving you the length of the inhabitable time of mortals on the planet. And when we go into the third age, the time of barrenness, where nothing can grow on the planet, this is the age when the planet is going to resemble like the Sahara in Africa, or in Arizona, the deserts out there. When the whole planet becomes like this, it'll become the time of barrenness. This is the third age, the fall season. Just like in fall, when nothing can grow and generate because it just came out of its inhabitable time. Just like you cannot plant an apple tree in the fall season, but that apple tree gives its fruit in spring and summer, but in fall, it's in barrenness. So this is the planet going through these same examples. And from 93 to 88 is the Gadol degrees for the third age, the time of barrenness. And these are 24,000 year periods in each joint, which should give you 144,000 years. And in the winter season, or the time of rest, the fourth age, likewise, from 87 to 82. Now, coming back to the most important time of us on this planet being the second age, the inhabitable age, like I said, it's broken down into two halves, because half of 144,000 is 72,000. So from the creation of man to half of the inhabitable time is 72,000 years. And this is where we are right now. We're at the halfway mark of the inhabitable time of mortals on the planet. Now, as we go down, because I got the half of the inhabitable age laid out, as you see here. And I'm explaining what those errors, the degrees, and the numbers. So you have numbers in those boxes. Second. These numbers here are 3,000 year periods. And in the inhabitable time of mortals on the planet, there are 48 arc cycles of 3,000 years, which in return will give you your 144,000 years. I gotta mark this in, I ain't finished with it yet, but just showing you. And above here, I got the Gadol degrees, the 24,000 year periods laid out, which is the planetary temperature and decline every 24,000 years of man's inhabitable time on the planet. And the first era, the second era, and the third era are 12,000 year periods in the time period of the inhabitable time of man on the planet. The Oahspe breaks all this down. So as you can see, eventually you're gonna have to get you an Oahspe because this is high science and you don't want to be left behind. Now, as stated, the inhabitable age of mortals on the planet is 144,000 years, and we're at the halfway mark here. So from the creation of man to the present time are these three Gadol degree periods, broken down right here. So I'm gonna break it down further. Now, coming back to these arc cycles, the first arc cycle, as you see here, was during the creation of man. And then the second arc cycle, it'll stay the second arc cycle after the creation of man, the third arc cycle after the creation of mortals, the fourth arc cycle after the creation of mortals, and so on. And this is how it's going. This is the line of history in Oahspe. It breaks down through these 3,000 year periods. Now, when we come to the 17th arc cycle after the creation of mortals, this is during the time of the flood. This is during the time of the flood, or the sinking of Pan, roughly 25,000 years ago, 25,000 years ago. So this is the flood. So this is the flood taking place in the 17th arc. Then you have the 19th. Then you have the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Now, when we come to the 23rd arc cycle, this is the time period of the Egyptian dynasties. This is the time period of pre-dynastic Egypt, the Old Kingdom, and the Middle Kingdom. Then you have the 24th arc cycle. And then right now, we're in the 25th arc cycle, present time, as we speak now. So from the first arc cycle to the 24th arc cycle of 3,000 years is 72,000 years, which is half the inhabitable age. So we're in the 25th arc cycle right now. Now let me break this down even further. I'm going to break down the 17th arc cycle to the 24th arc cycle, which is the last 25,000 years of our history. And when you look now, if you notice from the 17th to the 24th, I got it charted out. I'm expanding it. So this is the 17th arc cycle coming down to the 24th arc cycle. See that? That's what this is right here. I just made it larger so you can see the expand. Now the 17th arc cycle It's called the Ark of Noah. Now, this is the 17th ark cycle from the creation of man. So from the first ark cycle to the 17th ark cycle is 48,000 years over 3,000 year period. So from the creation of man to the flood, it's 48,000 years. And the 17th ark cycle was called the Ark of Noah. As I explained numerous times in my video, Noah is the name of the ark cycle, and he was not a person, because there was 12,420 people saved from the flood, and they was commanded to build 138 ships divided into 4 fleets, and the 4 fleets of ships were called Shem, Ham, Japheth, Gautama, and Yesta. But I explained this numerous times. You can see the videos for that. And after the flood, the next 3,000 years is the 18th ark cycle, the Ark of Olo. You have the 19th ark cycle, the Ark of Rupta, the 20th ark cycle, the Ark of Mos. Now, for each ark cycle, there's a name to it. The Oahspe renders that up. So you have the 21st ark cycle. So you have the 21st ark cycle, the Ark of Day, the 23rd ark cycle, the Ark of Lu, the 22nd. Then you have the 22nd ark cycle, the Ark of Lu. Then you got the 23rd ark cycle, the Ark of Spita, and the 24th ark cycle, the Ark of Ban. Now, I have charted out the 23rd and the 24th ark cycle below here, charted out. Now, the 23rd ark cycle began 3953 BC to 1553 BC. And then from the 24th ark cycle, it's 1553 BC to 1848 AD present time. So I got these last 2 ark cycles charted out, and this is only 6,000 year period. The 23rd and the 24th ark cycle are basically a 6,000 year period. Now keep in mind, this is basically roughly 4,000 BC. Now, and this is where all the history from the Kemetic to the Sumerian all lies within this time period, from 4,000 BC to the 1550 BC, around this time period, as I'm going to explain on the lower chart. This below, right here, is this charted out. It's the ark cycle. No, I'm not completely done with charting in the words and all that, but I'll just give you a rough draft. So 3953 BC starts here. Let's you can see. See, I gotta mark it in. I'm not done with it, but I'm just giving you the insight. So that's where it starts. So during this time period of the 23rd ark cycle, you had Nakada first. That's the time period in ancient Egypt and ancient Kemet, and then you had the Ubaid period simultaneously going on in Sumer. So you had 2 civilizations going on simultaneously in the 4th century, in the 4th millennium BC in Egypt and Sumer. Now, when we come to the next phase of the Nakada period, that's 3500 BC. And the 3rd Nakada period in Africa is 3200 BC. Now, after the Nakada period, you have pre-dynastic Egypt. See that? You have Narmer. This is 3100 BC. You got Narmer. You have the establishment of Kish and Sumer. You have the Jimdet Nazi period in Sumer. All this is going on 3100 BC. And in Sumer. And in Egypt, you had the pre-dynastic periods beginning. Let me say something else quick, fast. Now, these blocks you see up here, those are called harvest times or subcycles. So every subcycle, a changes take place within the civilization of mortals and angels. So here you have the old kingdom beginning within this block or this time period. And you got Imhotep. And at the same time period, you have Ashar, within Sumer being established around 2600 BC. You have Khufu. You got Khufu. And coming down, you have the pyramid text of Teti, Sargon I, Narmersin, and the Akkadian Empire, all taking place within this block up here, these 2 blocks. Remember, they're all blocks. So you see, this timeline is precise. Ain't nothing missing. Everything is laid out. 2100 BC, you got the Epic of Gilgamesh. And then these dots right here is the first intermediate period. And the last 600 years of the arc cycle, because remember, we're in the 23rd arc cycle from 3953 BC to 1553 BC is where we at. This is the 23rd arc cycle. And this is basically the rise of ancient Egypt and ancient Kemet. Now keep in mind, this is the 23rd, let alone the 22nd, the 21st, the 20th, the 19th, 18th, going back in history. So when we think we know history, we don't know nothing. All we know is 6,000 years as a capstone of high civilization in our mortal history. So coming back now, you have the Epic of Gilgamesh, 2100 BC. And there's other texts I'm going to put in there too. I'm not completely done, but I just wanted to give you a rough draft of what's going on, showing you this high science that Oahspe is rendering up. And you got to get on it, or you're going to be left behind looking crazy once this information starts to flutter. Now, so you have the Middle Kingdom, still in the 23rd arc cycle. And now as we come to the ending of the 23rd arc cycle, beginning in the 24th arc cycle now, which is from 1553 BC to 1848 AD present time. Now, when we start the beginning of the 24th arc cycle, guess what it starts with? The New Kingdom. See that? That's the beginning of the 24th arc cycle during the New Kingdom. And then you have Amos explaining the Hebrews out of Egypt, the expulsions of the Hegekassu, or the Exodus. You got Thutmose IV. This is basically the New Kingdom. The rise of the New Kingdom in the 24th arc cycle. See that? As we come back down, we got Akhenaten. We got Tutankhamun, Ramses II. Certain historical figures that stand out I just marked. But this is the Middle Kingdom. This is the New Kingdom of Egypt. See that right here, which is the beginning of the 24th arc cycle. Right here. So from this way coming down to the 24th, and from this going this way is the 24th, and the 23rd, that going previous that I just explained, is the 23rd. So I got charted out the last 6,000 years of history, which is basically the majority of history that.
Did this Negro say he just charted out the last 6,000
which is the history basically
years?
We know. Prior to that, everything is kind of in the dark. And what you see here is the rise of the kings of Israel. And that took place 1050 BC.
Yeah, he cooking.
This nigga crazy. He just said, yo, he showed it laid out. The last 6,000 plus years. Listen, what they don't know is, Mally, we really actually 24 years short of 6,000 years. Y'all don't know that the last 2 arc cycles, the 24th and the 23rd, is 2,400 years and 3,400
years. Get you 58. Yeah.
We're in the 176th year of the 25th arc cycle, right? So you add 5,800 to 176, you get 5,976 years.
24 years short of 6,000 years.
Huh? Anybody want to? I got $5. I got $5 to say that on that 6,000th year we will be in a harvest time. Anybody want to bet? Anybody want to bet that on that 6,000th year we go into a harvest period, called a semidan? He explained it to you. Y'all better listen. He said something real important, Malachi. He kind of breezed over it. He said it real easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl style. But he said, if you don't learn this, in time to come, you will be fluttering in the past, not knowing what's going on. He was like Nostradamus with that.
Yeah.
Because look how they look now. Now that people do know this. You know what I mean? They do, other people other than Selah do have this understanding. Look, we going against dudes who are trying to debate the fact that they don't know how to tell time, but they want to filibuster in enough information to make you believe that they do.
Senator, you have to understand.
Listen, Cosman. Those aren't real sources. I'm a real historian. I teach at Columbia. Cosman.
Don't be facetious with me, Cosman. Cosman. They try to call you Cosman.
Cosman.
Yeah. Cosman. Oh, man.
Boy, they be hurt.
Listen.
I'm Chipario Sase. Oahspe.
Look, man,
we gonna beat you up.
The only thing they can resort to is talking or not agreeing. But after we show how it works and put it on display, it's all over but the shouting.
Listen, the dope part about this, I want everybody in the crowd to know that when you quote Oahspe, it is backed objectively by empirical data, historical truths, and science backs everything you say. All you got to do is stay to the course. Don't go outside of it. Don't go left, don't go right. Stay on the course. And science will back everything the book says. The book makes some crazy claims like the all spoke. Is that true? Scientifically and objectively. Has it been proven that the basis of all things makes noise? Yes. All you got to do is know what you're talking about. The objective proof has already been proven. Remember, they don't know what they're looking at. They have not a clue. Many of these niggas think the earth is flat. Like you could just walk off the edge and you're just gonna fall off the earth. You cannot you can't gain spiritual light from a person who is spiritually blind. They're just groping around in the dark, regurgitating what they've been told. No objective proofs, no empirical data, no axioms, facts, or figures. Let's cook, Mally.
This right here is the book of Discipline, chapter 8. Oahspe headshot. I'm gonna start at verse 1. God shows what is meant by following the highest light. Be considerate of your fellow man and weigh his standing place in the sight of your God. For one man says, my highest light is to get money, another to get great learning, another to enjoy earthly pleasure, another to contemplate sexual relations, another to serve Buddha, another to serve Brahma, another to serve Christ, another to be efficient in warfare, and so on. Everyone from his own standpoint. Many, look at this right here. Many are also under the prejudice of old things. That's a fact, y'all. That's something that we always got to be considerate of. Remember what verse 1 said, be considerate of your fellow man. Why? Don't we all know? Many are also under the prejudice of old things, or the influence of a neighbor. Go ahead, Cosmo.
Go back up to number 1 real quick. I want y'all to notice this. What it's saying. It's saying be considerate of your fellow man and weigh.
Yeah.
That means to judge. In biblical text, in all religious texts, it tells you to not judge lest ye be judged.
Right.
But we're weighing him or judging him by his standing of in the sight of your God. Right? So I can't be wrong if I'm judging him by what he shows me. That's objectively true. Weighing by what he said. So remember the old saying, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Right.
That's what Oahspe is saying. It's saying use your judgment, not lean on another's.
Right, exactly. Look at this right here. It says, many are also under the prejudice of old things, or the influence of a neighbor, or a spirit, or their surroundings, or the impulse of their own flesh, and say, I too follow my highest light. Whereas, verse 4, whereas they are in darkness altogether, nor do they know what is meant by the term highest light, often venturing an opinion or a vague surmise instead, and believing they are expressing their highest light. Pay attention to this, y'all. Check this out. For which reasons you shall explain. You shall explain that only facts well known or comparatively proven are light. An opinion is not light. It got to be a fact, and it had to be compared and proven amongst other things.
It's saying, so what you think about a thing don't matter.
It don't even matter. Look at this, verse 6, that whoever professes light must know the matter, not believe it. You got to know it. What's the difference?
You can't have your own special commission science. Don't work that way. Everybody got to know this light. It's got to be objective.
Yeah, exactly. That whoever professes light must know the matter by his own knowledge. Look at this. That facts, numbers, figures, like you see C-Lock got up on the wall. When you be seeing these debate docs and these presentation docs with a Durrell Cosmon or a Cosmon Carol, you see all these different charts and figures and look, that facts, numbers, figures, or axioms can demonstrate light. And that without these, then the supposed light is only darkness. It got to be nice, so you can't even just throw numbers around. You got to show it work. You got to show how a thing work.
It's got to have proper application today.
Other than that, it's just darkness. Look what it says again. That facts, numbers, figures, or axioms can demonstrate light. And that without these, then the supposed light, your supposed source, Jabari, is only darkness.
Your Heru is only darkness.
Look what it says. Look what it says right there. It says figures must refer to forms and images, i.e. pictures, diagrams, charts, proportions, patterns, and the like, as well as logic. How you say that word? Soliloquy, syllogism. I don't know how the hell you say that. Syllogism, symbolic.
Yep, it's syllo.
Numbers must refer to mathematics and statistics, axioms, or addressed later. So these are your real sources. Facts, numbers, figures, or axioms can demonstrate light, and that without these, then the supposed light is only darkness. Pursue, chase this philosophy, and you shall easily discover who among you has the highest light, and also what kind of judgment shall govern the chief's rulings.
Look at the next verse, though. Look at the next verse. The next verse is to who we debating. Some desire to consult angels, Isis, Osiris, Nephthys, Shu, Tepnut, Geb. Some will desire to consult angels as to which in a given matter is the highest light. Ain't that what they about to do?
That's exactly.
But I say to you, you shall weigh the words of Osiris. You shall weigh the words of Amen. You shall weigh the words of Shu. As if they were mortals. Exacting similar facts and substantiations. Nigga, you got to prove it. I don't care that you telling me that you made the world. Show me how you made the world. Show me how the primordial waters came out of an egg. Show me how something creates your creator.
Hey man, I told y'all it's over before it starts. Wait till y'all see the strategy we came up for these boys. Oh my God, bro. It's about to be beyond bloody. And it's about to be the bombing is more rapid than before. The bombing is back to back, like on top of back to back. You feel me? Like it's gonna be it's over before it starts. This will be an extinction level event. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it.
Ugly. We about to sit Kemet all the way down. I told them 3 years ago. That the conscious community is dead. This is no longer the house of consciousness. This is the house of Cosmon. And I meant that.
That's right.
I meant that.
That's right. That's right. Here, I'm hitting play. Let's go. That's right, Carol.
BC, you have King David, Solomon, and then the rise of Israel is this block right here. That's the reign of Israel. So right after the new kingdom fell, and the second intermedium took place. This is when the kings of Israel rose up in the land of Canaan, right here. So that's the time of the period of Israel. And then here you have is Shalmaneser IV, who invaded Israel in 727, 722 BC, the Assyrian invasion. Here it is. And then when we come down, you got Nebuchadnezzar, who invaded Israel, the Babylonian invasion. And that was the ending of the rulership of the Israelite kingdom. And as you see, this is it right here, the whole chart. From the beginning of the reign of Israel to the Assyrian captivity to the Babylonian captivity. And I brought the fall of Israel. And then began the late dynasty of Egypt here. And then in this time period, Gautama Buddha is born, Confucius is born. All this taking place during the time that Israel was in captivity under the Babylonians. And then here you have the Persian rise of Egypt taking place, 525 BC. Confucius, 563 BC. Gautama Buddha, 563 BC. Confucius, 551 BC. The Babylonian invasion, 586 BC. The Assyrian invasion, 522 BC. See, I got all the years laid out, so ain't nothing missing. So I'm not your average Hebrew Israelite. Ain't no Hebrew Israelite got it laid out like this, except me.
And then when the Persians rose over Egypt in 525 BC, you have, during this time, Ezra came up to reestablish the Second Temple, and he rewrote the scriptures. He wrote the Tanakh. And this is 4th century, 480 BC is the time of Ezra. 450 BC is the time of the Tanakh. All taking place right here. See that? They go to a Babylonian captivity. Right after the Babylonian captivity, Ezra came on the scene. They came back to Israel.
I got to shoot out real quick, Mally.
The Second Temple.
Dip off.
And they had
Love
the Tanakh.
like
and I went in on scriptures of the origin of this Tanakh, who was inspired from. I'm going to explain the upper regions too. This is the lower. This is the lower. This is what's going on earth. And up here, I'm going to put what's going on among the heavens to show how it trickled up and down. How the inspiration of heavenly things was inspired on earth. Now, as we move on, after the Persians' fall of Egypt, then the Romans took.
Hey, Cal, you were saying something? I stepped away for a minute. I thought I heard you saying something. My bad.
The Ptolemaic dynasty rose, and that's 332 BC. See that? I ain't marked it out yet, so just bear with it. So when the Ptolemy rose, the Ptolemies created their own deity, Serapis, and there you have it, within the Ptolemaic Empire. And you have Ptolemy II, who commanded the Hebrews to translate the Hebrew Bible, the Hebrew Tanakh, into Greek, and that's when the Septuagint Bible came about. And the reign of Ptolemy II was 283 BC to 246 BC. So within that time period is when the Septuagint came about under the Ptolemaic dynasty. See that? Now when we come down here, as we come down the line of history, you got the Julius calendar come on the scene, 44 BC. That's the calendar that we under now. Then you have the Piso-Roman family, the Piso-Roman Calpurnus. And this is when those who started interfering with the New Testament, that's Piso-Roman family, they behind that. See that? And that's 44 BC. And as you have right here, that's Yahshua, 6 BC to 30 BC. 6 BC to 30 AD, the time of Yahshua. And then you have the change of history from BC to AD, or before Common Era or after Common Era. But this is Yahshua. But look at the history prior to Yahshua on this chart as we come back through history. See that? All the way laid out. As we come back down through history. So what I got laid out here is 6,000 years of history, and that's only the 23rd and the 24th arc cycle. See that? So now you have, it's gonna get a little dark. So you have Yahshua 36 BC to 30 AD, then 70. So you got Yahshua 6 BC, 30 AD, and 70 AD. You had the invasion of Jerusalem under Titus. In 325 AD coming down the line, you have the Council of Nicaea. The Byzantine Empire begins. The Ptolemaic dynasty ended 30 BC. And then when the Ptolemaic dynasty ended, the Roman Empire of Egypt began. See that? And they ruled to 641 AD. The Byzantine Empire came on the scene 325 AD, roughly 3rd century AD. As you see the Byzantine Empire up there. (570 AD), Muhammad is born. The gospel of Islam or Mohammedanism starts to spread. And the Byzantine Empire is still in power. The Byzantine Empire comes to an end of power in 1448 AD. Then you have 1550 AD. I ain't finished here. Sir John Hawkins brings the slaves to America. And then 1848 AD, is the ending of the arc cycle of the 24th arc cycle. And we're 100 and something plus years within the 25th arc cycle. So right there, I just charted out for you with the history and the dates of the history, showing you that this is only the 23rd and the 24th arc cycle. But what about the 22nd, the 21st, 20th, the 19th? And keep in mind, these are 3,000 year periods. The 18th, the 17th. So from the flood of Noah, or the flood in the ark of Noah, because the flood was the sinking of the continent called Pan, located in the Pacific, as I explained numerous times in the videos. So from the 17th arc cycle to the 25th arc cycle, our present time, is roughly 25,000 years. And coming back up here, that's what this is. From the 17th to the 24th arc cycle, the last 24,000 years, which is the 97th Gadol degree period. And this is where we're at right now. The 23rd and the 24th is what I just charted out. From 4th millennium BC to 1550 BC is the 23rd arc cycle. From 1550 BC to 1848 AD is the 24th arc cycle. So that's what I just laid out for you just now, and just showing you that that's the time period in history that everybody's having these debates about. They're arguing about who came first, ancient Kemet, ancient Sumer, the Hebrews, who this, who that. But that's only the 23rd and the 24th arc cycle, and let alone the rest of the arc cycles through history that is unmatched, undiscovered yet. While we thinking we know something about history, and we don't even know nothing. We barely could recap 6,000 years of history right here. All right. So that's from the 17th to the 24th arc cycle that this is laid out. 24,000 years. And then the 23rd and 24th arc cycle is what I got laid out here. The last 6,000 years. That's the ending. This is the beginning of the 24th arc cycle going around. See that? This is what Oahspe's running around. This is the information that my camp is dealing with right here. High science. We ain't got time for the foolishness. See that? That's what we're dealing with here. High science. And this is the timetables of prophecy. I'd like to say peace and blessings.
Man, that is overkill. That is over. Hey, straight up. Timetables of prophecy. How do you tell time? How do you tell time? Man, that was powerful. I would suggest everybody take notes. You know what I mean? Go back over the video, take notes, and break down time. He went from a subgalactic orbit of 4,608,000 years all the way down to the lowest whole number of 11 years. It's all over but the shout. You feel me? You ain't gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to do that over that way. And look at that, and trip off this. We know that. We know that. You know what I mean? Don't let ego allow you to run up like that and get put down in front of everybody. This, in essence, is what C-La had on his wall. If y'all can see that, drop a vortex up in the chat if y'all can see that. Let me make sure I can be seen. Make sure I can be heard. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh, yeah, you can sound that. See, he wasn't up there. That wasn't what we used to call scribble scrabble. That ain't what that is. You feel me? Remember what we just read. We read about facts and axioms and charts, and you know what I mean. Without these, the supposed light is only darkness. This, in essence, is what Selah had up on the wall. That's what he had up right there. Current position of the solar system in this cosmon season. His brother had this on his wall, and then the bottom row wrapped around the other wall. I say, boy, this brother ain't playing. He ain't playing. You feel me? And the crazy part about it is once you apply the numbers and then you start seeing that world history starts lining up with the travel of the solar system in which the earth is traveling with it. You see? Man, this stuff is amazing. So you start seeing, 2,300 years before the Cosmon era, where Cosmon era started in 1848, 2,300 years before then, you get to this year. All right? That's how Oahspe will throw a date out at you. It'll say this many years before the Cosmon era. It may be 17,000 years or something. So, okay, 1848 minus 17,000, where it land, it'll start saying something like falling nebula. You know what I mean? By the tons. You know what I mean? Start falling from the atmosphere and covered up cities and, you know what I mean, all types of things in this earth. And then you start looking it up like, dang, around this time, you know, was it a falling nebula coming out the sky? Was it, you know what I mean, what happened in the earth, archaeologically speaking, during this time period? You start seeing, dang, it was a whole nother dark ages that went down. Dang. What's we talking about, man? It's wild, like how it could call it down by the year, and then it gets discovered hundreds of years later. Like, yeah, that's the dating of it, and this is the position and place in the earth, or division of the earth in which it took place. I don't even know how you come against that. How could any man, let alone a dentist, if you go to school for dentistry, you don't study none of this. You don't study subgalactic orbits. You don't study none of this if you go to school to fix teeth. How could any man know any of this? The subgalactic year for the solar system as it orbits the North Star takes approximately 4,700,000 Earth years, or 4,608,000 Earth years. The recorded history of the Earth began with the start of formal Etherian oversight. You see that up top, up here. Nearly 3 Savorkams pass. First subgalactic orbit of 4,700,000 years. Second subgalactic orbit of 4,700,000 years. Notice what it says. Nearly 3 Savorkams pass. We are now in the 7th garden or sun, right here. We are now in the 7th sum of the 3rd Savorkam under Etherian administration. The history in Oahspe only encompasses events during the present sum, or the present garden, which we in right here. All right, the full age of the earth is about 4.5 billion years. Now time to broke it down. Bam. All right, each one of these down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each one of these is 576,000 years. This is a sum or a garden, each one. 576,000 times 8 of these get you 4,608,000 years, or 4,700,000 years. Yep, each one of these is what's called a sum or a garden. Each number represents 576,000 years. So we're actually in the 7th garden, all right, of the 3rd orbit. We can tell you exactly where we at. That's crazy. All right, so each garden, go down further, is broken down into 4 ages. All right, the Simuan age is the springtime. The age of Hotu is the summertime. The age of Adu is autumn. The age of Uz is winter. So the age of bringing forth or creating, spring. The age of creation, springtime. The age of bringing forth, summertime. The age of barrenness, autumn. And the age of death, dissipation, winter. So each 576,000 year sum or garden is broken down into 4 ways. All right, 4 ages. 576,000 divided by 4 gets you 144,000. Each one of these ages, right here, each one of these boxes represent 144,000, 144,000 for a total of 576,000. So you got 144,000 years of spring, 144,000 years of summer, and so forth. All right. Now each 144,000 unit or age is broken down into in half age, basically 72,000 years. 72,000 times 2 is 144. See, it's basically what Selah had up on his wall. As you keep going down, it breaks down even further. Now 72,000 is broken down. You got what's called gadolls. Each degree represents 24,000 years. 24,000 times 3 is 72,000. Now we're down to the gadolls, which represent 24,000 years. Now look what it says right here. This is the degree that's blown up. Each gadol consists of 2 eras, and era is 12,000 years, right? So first cosmon era, second cosmon era, that would be 1 gadol, 24,000 years. All right. So each era, look over here. Each era lasts about 12,000 years. Each arc or Dana lasts about 3,000 years. First arc of Cosmon is 3,100 years, following a 35-year dawn that started when? 1848. So you know the starting point in the Cosmon era. All right, so you got a Gadol was 24,000 years, broken down twice, you get to 12,000. An era is 12,000 years. All right, an era is essentially 4 arc cycles. An arc cycle is 3,000 years. 3,000 times 4 is 12,000. All right. Each arc cycle is broken down into what's called times. A time is 400 years. So you get 7 times, which is 400 times 7, 2,800 and a half a time, which is 200 more years for your 3,000 years. You see, so you get broken down from your subgalactic orbit of 4,608,000 all the way down. Now we're down to like 100 years. And 100 years is broken down 3 ways. 33 times 3, or 33 and a third times 3 gets you 100. 99, 66, 33. 33 divided by 3 gets you 11. So we done went from what Selah essentially did. He went from the subgalactic orbit of 4,700,000 years all the way down to the 11 years and connected world history with it. That's how you tell time. You see? A time is broken down. It was 400 years, half a time, 200 years, a quarter time is 100 years. All right, that's further broken down into generations. A generation is 33 years. 33 times 3 gets you 99. 33, 66, 99. You want to make the 33 100? Well, it's really 33 and a third times 3 gets you 100 exactly. 3 generations is 100. 6 generations is 200. 200 is a half a time. 12 generations is 400. That's 1 time. You got 7 times, or 7 times 4 in 1 arc cycle, which is 2,800 years plus a half a time, which is 3,000 years. It's all charted out, the whole algorithm. The whole equation is charted out. And they can tell you exactly what year you in. Like, you can't ask none of them what year you in. You won't get an answer. You see? Man, this stuff get real, man. This stuff get real. Shout out to my brother Daryl Cosmon. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and support our brother, man. Tap in and support our brother Daryl Cosmon. Coming up this Saturday, September 28th, 9 p.m. Central Time. If y'all know Robert McCall, Daryl Cosmon, you already know he coming with it. It's going to be a fire presentation, bomb presentation. Oahspe, the science of consciousness. Y'all know, bro, y'all already know how he coming. No games. Salute to my brother, man. Good brother. Y'all already know what time it is. You got the 4 horsemen, created gang in the building, going up against Team Kemet. Senator. You got Jabari, Wethy. You got Nepal. I don't know why y'all even brought her. This is about to be over for y'all. Asar, and I heard Smash supposed to jump in there somewhere, maybe. But the science of cosmogony, creation in time. Y'all look, they got to be coming out that Egyptian Book of the Dead, or the debate already over. You got to be shooting. You got to be dumping up out of there. And not only that, you got to connect it with world history, and you got to be able to practically explain it to where it makes sense. I don't know why y'all even chose that debate. This is about to be an extinction level event. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tap in. You can already get your tickets. The link to get the tickets is in the description box of the video. You know what I mean? It's all good. Y'all love, light, and balance out here. You feel me? And I figure we come on and drop some knowledge, promote a little taste. You know, do what we do. We definitely got something coming. Look, I've been in the back cooking, but I would still want to get on and promote and let y'all know this deal is coming. You know what I mean? It's going to be a problem in these streets. I got my brother C-La Shalom in the building. What's the word? Angry God, my brethren. Talk to me. I can't hear you if you're talking. C-La. You must be on your phone or something. Yeah, you hear me, Mike?
Mic check. You can hear me, King?
There you go. I just heard you. Yeah, what's going on?
How I sound? Do I sound muffled, or do I sound like I'm regular?
You sound regular.
All right, peace, God. What's good, King?
Man, what's the word, God? Talk to me.
Man, I've been ripping and running, you know what I mean, early morning. So I see when you went live earlier, but I'm now finishing up my run around. So I just hopped on and seen the God was still on. So I'm like, yes, sir. What's good, man? I see you over here on them timetables of prophecy.
Yeah, man. Look, ain't nobody playing no games, man. It's just giving them a preview of you know, right before we sink the continent, man.
That's right. You better sink the continent of ham on these niggas.
Yeah, man. It's about to be. Hey, so you know, hey, who you think? You know, we don't ever doubt anybody. We always prepare how we prepare, right?
That's right.
Over that way, who's the weakest link? Who's the
weakest link?
Over that way, yeah.
And who all is on the team again? Because you know, last time it was supposed to be 4-4, and it was like 4 against 8. You know what I mean? 4 and 8 type shit.
Well, supposedly I seen Nepal on her, Jabari, Asar, and Wethy. That's all I see right now.
Well,
I heard Smash supposed to get on, but I mean, I don't
yeah. If this is a debate, I really don't see nobody, to be honest, on that side. Like Jabari's a good present. You know, he presents his information well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Reggie's a good researcher. He has a little issue with speaking, but he's a good researcher. Asar, I like Asar. He's pretty dope. But when it comes to battling, it's just like MC. It's just like battle rap.
Yeah.
You got MCs that are good storytellers, but then you got those cats that can battle rap but can't tell stories. You ever heard the term that battle raps can't make records?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like that with them cats. It's like they present good information, but when it comes to debating, I don't think they got that. And I don't, you know what I mean? It's like we debate ready. Between me, you, Cosmo, and Daryl, we debate ready. So it's like our energy and how we gonna bring it is
If you hate us now, you're gonna really hate us then.
Yeah, it's gonna be a back-to-back like a bomb session. We ain't even shooting the shit up. We bombing it the whole time, like from the first round to the last.
Cosmo says Nepal is the weakest link.
I mean, I agree.
I agree.
And
we're not saying this because a lot of them over there got spite against us because of what we done did over there. So we not walking around with resentment and spite in our heart, saying things just to be saying it because we mad at the last debate. Like Judah got on there talking about I'm rolling with Team Kemet. Nigga, you know Team Kemet about to get whooped. Nigga, you just bad because you got whooped in that debate with Judah.
Yeah. That he was the weakest link on the squad. They always weak. I was saying that earlier. Like y'all didn't even score. Y'all didn't even score. Everything y'all brought out, we shut out the water.
Exactly.
Shut everything down. You feel me?
Takari thought he had some momentum.
Yeah,
until Cosmo shut that shit down.
He shut that down right beat. As soon as he got finished, Cosmo Cal came through and shut that down in 3 minutes. So all that crying and mud slinging ain't get you nowhere, to Corby.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is, it has to be nothing but pure ego that will make any man come up off his square or his circle and say, I'm about to put it all on the line against something I've never heard of or never thoroughly investigated.
Right.
I'm not even talking about nothing I don't know nothing about.
Exactly.
Let alone debate it. So what's really in propelling y'all? What them put a battery in your back to make you come out here and get extinct, boy? Because it's about to get beyond ugly for y'all over there.
Yeah, it's ego and pride, and then it's friendship because a lot like we the new kids on the block, we the underdog. So it's like you got the underdogs taking names, and it's like Jabari and goddamn Sonetta have been friends for a long time. So it's not like Sonetta about to hop out the window and say I'm rolling with Creator Gang. You know what I mean? Every now and then you may hear him be like, well, this time I'm gonna roll with I'm going to get you to Zariak and da. But like I said, they don't know what we coming with. They ain't even read the book. As far as digesting that shit and understanding the book. Because if you read it, what you think you're gonna read the book and think you're gonna out precept us in the book that we studied? Like when Zion tried it, the Egyptians are in hell. And I came back and read how the Egyptians got delivered and sent into Etheria. He didn't have nothing to say.
The Egyptians are in hell. I said, yo, goofy. Yeah, like, bro, like that again, man. Many have tried and have failed horribly.
Facts.
That failed so horribly. It's like they prefer not to even speak about us anymore, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You feel me? But for you, I mean, even for Side to even throw his Gale up there, like, bro, look, listen to me. She about to get handled. Yeah. There's nothing that y'all about to go into in that Kemetic literature. And trip off this. Please don't think you about to show up and try to talk about JBN and win a debate. Please don't.
You might as well leave the race off the game. Let me tell you something. Leave JBM alone. Yeah. Because every time you bring up that white boy, I'm gonna bring up the list of them goddamn Europeans who had hand on Bible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, y'all gonna play the race car. If y'all play the race car game, which I know they y'all, we already got a bear trap set for them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's y'all, but you gotta play the race card, or they gotta play the race card because that's their only way out.
Yeah,
you not about to dump for no 20-minute round straight about cosmogony, creation, or time coming out of Kemet. You're not about to do it.
Right.
You're not about to do it. You know what I mean?
Right. Like we know what you coming with, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and what science? What science? That's why when niggas talk about Torah science, the science in the Bible, the only science in the Bible is the creation story. After that, ain't no science nowhere. There's some shit you're gonna have to interject and add on private interpretation to make it science. But the only science you got in Bible is the 7-day creation story. That is the scientific part of Bible, and that science of that creation story is way out of wax, as we know.
Man, that's what I'm saying. So imagine what it is dealing with Gab and nuts.
Exactly.
It's all over but the shot. And we showed y'all the picture earlier. Jabari was bowing that Gab was on his jack naked on his back. and nut was up in the sky. That's the creation that they gonna have to explain scientifically to you.
Exactly. Y'all gotta explain that. Because it's not like, and see, that's why I won't be understanding. It's like, if you study the Oahspe, especially the science part, and then you go back and look at the biblical and the Kemet, you wouldn't even waste time trying to represent neither one of them biblical or Kemetic stories if you had an understanding of Oahspe science.
Yeah, you said it in there. You was like, look, y'all gonna have to get y'all on the wire. Y'all, this is like 10 years ago, because you had the 2015 up on the chart. Y'all, this video he did like 10 years ago, and he telling y'all then y'all need to go get y'all one of these deals so you don't be looking stupid.
Told you that. I told niggas back then.
Yeah.
Now you got these cats who just found out about the Oahspe 6-7 months, close to a year ago. Think you about to up on me, my nigga? You done lost your mind.
Hey, you're some Oahspe's trash. Ain't none of y'all even read it nor even attempted to understand. After October the 19th, listen to me, y'all. The world is gonna know how far ahead the knowledge is, the inspiration coming with Oahspe is above everything that you've ever known thus far.
Yeah.
It just is. It just is. Listen to me. This debate shouldn't even be close. If Kemet is the father and mother of all this, then this debate shouldn't even be a close one.
It shouldn't even be close. And see, Judah Nass' issue was that, the Oahspe has no history to it. There's nothing historical about it. I said, boy, you about to get your ass handed to you, because if you was to play the same game with Bible, right? Moses wrote the Bible, am I right? Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. That's tradition, right?
Right.
So if Moses wrote the first 5 books, and those stories in Genesis is referring to a time that existed before Moses, that means Abraham is made up, Noah made up, Adam and Eve made up, because Moses wrote that during the Middle Kingdom of Egypt, talking about something that predates him that he wasn't around for, nor did he have previous existent scripts to compile these stories about Abraham.
That's fine.
What Judah talk about? If you want to take that there, we can take it there, because your book is the second fairy tale. First is Kemet. I say 4 fairy tales. Sumer is the first fairy tale. Kemet is the next fairy tale. Then you got the Hebrew fairy tale. Those are 3 fairy tales before you even get to us. By the time you get to us, the only things you could clown us about being fairy tale is a name like Apollo and Thor. But when it comes to the science, you niggas ain't got nothing for it.
Yeah, nothing for it at all, man. Nothing for it at all. Daryl Cosmon, what is the word? Robert McCall, talk to us.
Man, love and light, bro. I'm so fired up for this debate, man. It's crazy, man. Hey, I need y'all, when y'all get a chance, man, y'all need to read that latest article I posted in the group chat. Boy, it's good night. It's game over. It's game over. Hey, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom part of that message, Sila. Look where they found vortices at, man.
Hey, because I seen when you said, yo, wait on, I got something for y'all. That was the last thing I seen.
Man, good night. It's over. Malachi Maccabee, bro, listen.
Hold on.
I found a recent article, man. Listen, I found a recent article about what they said about what's found in atoms and what's all the way up to the black holes, bro. Look at that shit, man. Good night.
I ain't giving
Good night.
Boy.
I ain't giving away nothing, bro. Good night.
I'm looking at it now, Daryl.
Yeah, good night.
Daryl, that's what I said. Yo, Daryl gotta go. Let me set this bitch off. Let me blow the goddamn landmine field. Let me blow the landfill so y'all can just come through clear. Because if I go first and strip them niggas from what they know, then Daryl come back with this shit.
Nigga with the cosmocracy? Oh my God.
And then Cosmo come back and beat up their gods, they Kemetic science gods, and then you ended off with that timeline. Them niggas ain't got to understand. They're gonna be. It's like, if you ain't rocking with us, you're gonna have a disgust and a hate for us.
Man, this about to be what Malachi Maccabee said. This about to be an ELE.
Yeah.
This about to be an ELE, an extinction level event, man. Y'all got me hyped. Ooh, wicked.
That's right.
Look, I told them boys when I got on there and called them out, like, look, we about to park you boys in front of the world. I guarantee it. You did. So yeah, they had to come out because all call outs is supposed to be mandatory. So they had to come out, you know what I mean? But bro, I just looked at what you just dropped. Hey, it's about to
game over.
It's about to be game over, boy.
Game over. Game over. I told you, I say, look, let me cover it, man. I say, look, I got y'all back. Hey, The rebuttals, man. The rebuttals finna be covered. It's over. It's game over. It's game over. It's just a matter of just getting there, just running over, man.
That's
Burying them.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And with that, and the way y'all got that time, that time charts. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm about to work on some of the Melly sent me an email yesterday, a couple charts. I'm gonna work on for him. I'm gonna go ahead and lay out that. What I'm gonna do is matter of fact, shit, nigga. Look what I got right here, King. Look, as we speak.
Well, we about to get canceled.
Look what we got right here. What you think this is?
Oh wow.
Guess what this is? Our old
Hey,
friend.
Hey, you still got the eldest.
Right here.
Hey, you still got the eldest body wrapped up in there.
Yeah, and Hegel, the 24th and the 23rd arc cycle scrolled out right here.
See?
Good night.
I still got it.
Good
it's a little
night.
beat up, but I still got it.
He about to, hey, y'all, the Torah of time. Put that deal on the scroll. Oh,
where y'all sure at? Hold up, goddamn. Where y'all sure? Them niggas love y'all sure. What basically, Mally, I'm about to take this and put it down on the I'm gonna put it on the chart with the with the universe background. I got the timelines and shit. Yeah. I got all the histories right here.
Wow, man.
Everything right here.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's why I keep saying Durrell an extinction level event.
Yeah.
This is about
to they ain't put in this type of work.
Boy, this is about to be ugly. This is about to be ugly, man. But listen, bro, I just want to come on. I just want to come on, man. Say what's up to y'all, man, and share the energy, man. I got going on for this, man. I'm gonna sign out real quick, get back to work. But man, listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody watching right now, boy. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss this event right here, boy. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss this. Y'all already know, boy. Everything that we didn't put out there, boy, it's about to come together on the 19th of October, baby. It's gonna be down.
Believe it and know it.
It's
Believe
going
it
down.
and know it. Be in the building.
It's going down. All praises to the ever-present great spirit, whose magnitude is incomprehensible, whose presence is everywhere, and whose hands has built us up in spirituality and corporality, baby, and whose words no man has to fashion this immensity, man. We out of here, baby.
All right, there, bro. We holler back later, brother.
Right on.
Love, light, and balance to you, bro.
Love, light.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I rock with brothers that spend their spare time trying to figure out the force, the vortexian currents and energies presently radiating through the universe and drawing out time charts from 72,000 years ago. You feel me? Like, again, you dealing with brothers that really do this. And that's why I was able to jump on there with all that confidence and say what I said. Because I know they're not built like that, for one, and two, they ain't even spent no time doing none of that.
Right. They ain't got a system like this, my nigga. They don't have a system like this. They're stuck in the 23rd arc cycle. That's the 23rd and the 24th arc cycle. All I got to do is lay that shit out, and that's their everything. That's their everything. That's the Hebrew Israelites' everything. Everything is in the parameter of the 23rd and 24th arc cycle.
Yeah, everything
after
is.
The creation of man.
That's what I'm saying. And the way I'm structuring this that roundabout time, though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and then I'm gonna show. I ain't gonna give away too much at all. But bro, the way I'm structuring that, all I need is the pictures and all that. But man, the way I'm just showing it, right there, Oahspe, bro, the whole time. Source, just showing it. And then go show how it worked. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then go show in real time. You know what I mean? It working. And then show, a flash on what's coming based off what then previously, bro. They gonna be like, goddamn, then pull their calendar up and show, look, their calendar ain't number 600 years older than the Hebrew calendar.
And see, the beautiful thing is, like, and see, that's what I said. We ain't even got to get that deep with these niggas with the time.
We don't.
You can literally show the 23rd arc cycle from 4th millennium BC, the 23rd and the 24th, and show the gods reigning consecutively with human history, and then show the earthly influence of these gods simultaneously when they're ruling heaven. So it's like, nigga, we got a timeline with the earthly history and the heavenly history.
Facts.
Y'all niggas ain't y'all got Kemet, y'all got Osiris sitting on the throne. I seen Assault talking about the fields of Rush, the fields of Reed, but that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, it's real vague. You ain't got. That's what I'm saying. Look, bro. They gonna be timekeeping the timekeeper. Watch. They don't be giving time back. They don't be giving it back, bro. Like, look, we run out of time. We got so much stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I
can
mean?
literally give us an hour each, nigga, and we still won't run out.
Nigga, we still gonna run out. Man, you better not give us that much time. Game over.
So did we ever find out how much time we getting?
Nah, we ain't. We still need to tap in with Sarnetta, man. And being that is people being added, we need to push him for 4 rounds, man. We need 4 rounds. Fuck that. Y'all, they steady adding people. He's saying Smash gonna be on the flyer. He just announced Nepal yesterday. So give us 4 rounds, 20 minutes apiece,
Yeah, let
man.
me see who's gonna be on that flyer because I already got this shit.
Yeah,
I'm sweeping them niggas' feet up under them. I'm sweeping their culture, same way I did the Hebrews, and I'm stripping their culture, nigga.
Yeah, let's do
niggas
that.
ain't gonna have nothing to stand on, man.
I want to press that, and then if you think about it, that's what is that? That's 106. That's not even 3 hours. 60 times 3 is 180. So if we get 80 minutes each side, that's what, 160. So that's 2 hours and 40 minutes just on presentation.
Right.
You feel me? And we can divvy up another hour for questions and bing, 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 get the hell about that motherfucker.
Q&A. And then you know they got the after party. I'll go up there, a couple questions, and I'm out.
Yeah, we
beat up that God, nigga. We out.
Swing through for a couple minutes, then we out. Y'all come on over to CGGTV, man.
Yeah, that's where the real party gonna be at.
Yeah. We about to be up all night mocking you niggas.
Yeah, Jabari ain't got nothing for it. You know what I mean? Because even Sarnetta last night said, Jabari, don't sleep on Sila Shalom. You got to study your opponent. He was like, yeah, I know I'm gonna study him. But then it's like, nigga, we know what you know, but you don't know what we know. You know vaguely what we know.
The window is too short. A month is too short to study Sila and then debate them.
Yeah. And then what you study in the scriptures of the Oahspe is going to be so resonant, you're going to be like, damn, this shit is more in agreements with me than opposition. Now you got to dig to find opposition to try to like what Yirmiyahu try to use. Oh, well, this, Yahweh said he's in the image of man in the book of the Ark of Bond. Nigga, that was the son-laws of Osiris.
Son-laws of Osiris, buddy. You keep shooting yourself in the foot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? No, they wouldn't debate. They wouldn't debate if they actually read it. That's how I know this is purely an ego. Look, just like we did last time, we just gonna keep it strictly business.
Let me take this call real quick, King. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Right.
Go ahead. But yeah, though. So yeah, y'all. Hey, look, this is gonna be very, very powerful. You did very, very enlightening. And again, what's gonna be put on display is this. Kemet is woefully lacking. See, it just really ain't, up until now, it ain't had nothing to come up against it to show you that it's lacking. You feel me? It hides behind it's splendid. And don't get me wrong, Kemet was a great civilization. You know what I mean? Come to building stuff and the glyphs and the, it's a lot of things, you know what I mean? The innovations, the inventions. You feel me? It's a lot of things that, the papyrus, the papyri, it's a lot of things that not just Kemet, Nubia, like, over in that whole area. Great advancements and all that. You feel me? So they really ain't never had that to come up against it and challenge it in specific areas of its science. Now you do. And what I'm saying is it's a whole nother galaxy with this. Like, you're not ready for it. And the fact that y'all jumped out there and took that, even though I did press the line, I pressed the line, but the fact y'all jumped out there and took that only proves that ego has put a battery in your back. And in the end, it's going to be y'all fall, y'all detriment. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to hop on real quick and chop it up with the family. You dig? Went over Sila Shalom's video dealing with time, promote the debate, read through the Oahspe a little taste. You dig? Go back over this video though, man, and study them time charts. Get familiar with them. Feel me? Commit them to memory from the highest cycles all the way down to the lowest ones. You feel me? And then start paying attention. Start seeing what repeats. It's a reason why they say history repeats itself. You feel me? It's a reason why they say history repeats itself. So, yeah, I just wanted to get on, man. Just chop it up with the fam real quick. Of course, we behind the scenes working. We ain't giving up too much.
That's
You feel
right.
me? Leading up to this debate. So, you know, you may see some videos that's right to the point, edifying, and then we up off this deal. You feel me?
Yeah. You know what I mean? We ain't got nothing to hide. You know, if they study in our channel, they gonna get edification.
Yeah,
They gonna find
absolutely.
too much to really. If they want to make funds the name of Apollo and funds of names of Thor and Osiris, that's lightweight, man. That's
Yeah, JJ already tried that. Irrelevant. And
then I
that
thought
didn't
about
even
it.
give him a win.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And
That
then
didn't even give him a win, bro.
they're making fun of Thor, but then you got half Thor in Egypt.
Right.
Half Thor.
Half Thor.
It's the same
Thor and
the same
Apollo.
Thor.
The
Yeah.
only thing they're gonna try to do is play on the emotions of the crowd, bro. That's it.
That's it.
They're gonna try to talk about JDN, and if y'all show up doing that, y'all fell right into our trap. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You fall
And then
right
you
into
know
our
what I mean,
trap.
understand the South audience, you know what I mean, you gotta play into the you know what I mean, play into the audience. So it's like the way I'm coming at it with my round, it's gonna be like, damn, y'all niggas gotta explain this.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. I told Sa, I said, bro, I said, it'll be no more Kemet, no more Jabari after my round. I said, count on it.
It won't be.
So I never like, damn, well, what he got cooking, what they got cooking for these niggas to be so confident.
Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, look. I keep telling y'all, an extinction level event.
That's right.
It's over. It's all over. But the shouting, I keep trying to tell y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all gave the wrong brothers a whole month to cook. See, you got to hurry up. See, we already ready. You feel me? But your best bet is to pop off quick, like accept it quick and get it on quick. You feel me? But you let us rock out for a whole month and
Let me tell you something. When Senator called me and said, nigga, they're establishing the debate, the next day, nigga, my shit was ready. Because all the information we got is there. It just a matter like boop, 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 boop. Yeah. So I said, oh, that's what we doing? I said, all right, boop, 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 boop. All right. No, I got X amount of days to just fine tune that shit. Yeah. All right, let me throw a picture here. Let me take that out and let me write this. Let me add this. And when I finish, like the way I got that shit, matter of fact, got you. Where I got that shit now. We about to do some ad-libbing and all that, nigga. We about to be like we in a fucking rap group, nigga, huh?
Yeah, it about to sound like we battle rapping. Battle rapping every round. That. Dang, these niggas not playing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, but shit, man, that's what it is, bro, man. Yeah, I'm about to hop off, work on more than my presentation. You know what I mean? My round and all that. Before I jump out of here and make a few runs. I may
go live and do a couple, do some promo as well and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go ahead. You know what I mean? I'll jump on. You know, let's just keep the vibes going.
That's right. Keep that shit going.
mean? You got any last words, real quick, bro?
Hey man, y'all tap in with Sila Shalom TV. You know what I mean? Follow me on Instagram. Find me on Facebook, and prepare for this debate on October 19th. Create a gang versus Team Kemet. You already know who's gonna take that. And then make sure y'all tap in Saturday for Daryl Cosman. He's going to be coming with some highlight information. And it's going to be lit. Till then, see y'all. I may go live in a few. Stay tuned. All right, King. Salute, bro.
All right, salute, bro. Salute. That's our brother Sila Shalom. Y'all go like, subscribe, share. Check out our brother once again before I get up off here. Our brother Daryl Cosman this Saturday, September 28th, 2024. At 8 or at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here at CREATORGGTV TV on YouTube. Also, tap in with him at his personal YouTube channel, Daryl Darryl Cosman, Kosmon TV on YouTube. You know what I mean? Tap on in with the God, man. Brother spends hours and hours preparing to serve you this good food. And once again, Team Kemet versus Creator Gang, the science of cosmogony, creation, and time. Win October 19th, 2024. What time? 6 p.m. East Coast time. Tickets are $20. The link to get your ticket is in the description box below. Y'all tap on in with your family, man. Show up and support. It's gonna be monumentous. You gonna want to have viewed this in person. You gonna want to say, I was there when it went down. I was there. You dig? When that extinction level event went down. Huh? All good, man. Love and light to y'all. Love, light, balance. Hey, man, breathe in, let the light in. It's an excellent day to get out there and do something great for somebody, man. You dig? Until then, I'm your little brother Maccabee. Huh? And I'm out. Love, light, and balance, family.
And oh yeah, put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feel it when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you breathing rarefied air,
Just that job theft, that child. That papa bull, that towel man since sunset in the arc of Wayne. My brain moving like towel saying so as above, it's so below. That up and that down thing. This flow is atmospheric. I call that a ground game. See, water is knowledge, so if I'm teaching, you're learning. So how your God make a sun without vortexing and current? See the pattern is panic. I'm reaching out for my people. Oahspe flow through your speakers. You feel the force of the equal. And when the force gets the equal, I'm taking off like an eagle. Police popped the pastor yesterday for pushing put equal. My DNA is Moshe. Mix that thing with higher water. My spirit rate is OTN. It's just a higher order. Got more light than Kavita. Rap a lot just like Tila. Went from sinner to saint. Shout out my big homie Sela. Got more torque than a sports car. Got more work than a door star. In the 4 million I make, I'm giving the Dr. Umar. Oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Super 7 in my rites and ceremonies. I'm married to Jehovah, holy matrimony. Confucius say, in the words of Caillou, before you hit the tomb, be a bridegroom. Only got one question for Miss Susan B. On how to last Ahu when it's now a ennui. Blame my inspiration, I'm just thinking thoughts. But in the way of God's, we gon' keep it short. Why Jesus wanna kill me, Matthew 10:34. Just a couple questions that I'm needing to know. Oahspe flow is so potent, set the vortex in motion. Super 7, I'm floating across the Aegean Ocean. Oh, you a Muslim now, so I guess you make it Salat. Well, I'm an Israelite, I'ma make Kemet the Shabbat. Got Moses on the bumper, super slap off in my spaceship photosphere. So I stay lit, peace and light to the faith is so yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you breathing rarefied air, oh yeah.